Hello. Okay, so today I wanted to talk with you guys about working and organization for your small business or your creative project. I'm Paris with Empower Creative Agency LLC, soon to perhaps be also a nonprofit. I'm in the works to figure that out. This is the way that I've been organizing my tasks and my work for actually about a year-ish now, and I've also done this with the research job that I do, and it seems really successful. I've also trained a couple new hires to do this as well, because it's simple and generally it works. So usually what I do is I would write, in my way, I'm counting myself as one of the clients I'm helping. So I wrote my name. Usually I might write my, maybe let's say Cindy, for example. I don't work with a Cindy right now, but like Cindy, I would write the client's name and then I write Empower next to it. Cindy in Empower or Cindy in Paris. And I usually write the phrase working notes on here because when I go type in later onto Google search, I say working notes and maybe something comes up of how to find what I'm working on. So let's expand this forward and take a look at the working notes. Okay, so usually what I do is I have from the very bottom all of the different work I've done, and I take notes on there. And let's make today's. So I copy and paste above. I always work up because I've done it in the past where I go down and it's just, you take forever to scroll what's new. What's new is always at the top. So today it's Thursday, April 8th. 2020, and then I write goals. What are my goals in this? So right now, my goal is to create some YouTube content, possible blog posts. Okay, cool. I started, and then I also write the time. So I started this probably around 2 p.m. I'll go look at that after to make sure. But 2 p.m. and let's just say, for example, it's 2:25 right now, that I finish at 3 p.m. I'd work an hour. Let's say I come back and start again at 3:30 p.m. and work until 4. Then I see that it took, 0.5 hours. Then under here, I write 1.5. I can see that today I've worked 1.5 hours. And I should be able to also see what my goals were. Maybe I came back and did strategic planning for next partnership. Okay, so then if I can see, sometimes maybe I'll write my notes down here as like videos created. And maybe I'll say, I don't know, working notes video. Okay, that's like what this would be. When I'm done with the goal, maybe I sometimes also cross this out. I X, and then if you do Command Shift X, if you're on a Mac, it'll actually cross it out. Otherwise, you can go to Format and do what's called strike through. Usually it's there. Oh, text. Okay, that's why. So format text and then strike through. Again, on a Mac, Command Shift X. It might be different on PCs. Okay, so and then if I do my strategic planning for next partnership, planning for partnership, okay, maybe like, I don't know, I think about timeline, etc. Okay, and then I would X that out too. So then when I go to look at my work later, I might say, okay, I'm spending average, let's go look Tuesday, April 6th. Look, I didn't do that time thing, but that would have been helpful to do. Monday, I can see when I worked, I can see what I did. And same with Saturday, I can see what I did and how long that I was doing that. So you can kind of go back and see, what have I been doing? How much time have I been allocating towards these projects? Now, what's fun too, well, at least fun to me, is that I do this same method with my clients. So when I'm working with them, at least it helps me track how much work that I'm charging to work together. Now, they don't have to use this same method, of course. They can do whatever works for them. But for me, it's really helpful to see what did I accomplish with my clients? Where are we going with our goals? Also ahead of time before the meeting, sometimes in the goals, I make this like our agenda. I say like what I want to work on with my client today. What I want to work on them with is our project timeline. And I want to draft brand story. Maybe I want to look at successful Kickstarters in their niche. Maybe we want to also, if this is an initial call, I'd want to discuss goals and future dreams and see. So that's the kind of stuff. And then when I get on my call with the client, I would actually go through those things together and we'd work out all of those things. A lot of times we don't get to everything, of course, so we might move anything that's important. We might move above. With my clients, I actually write above, so I am Empower Creative Agency, and I do project management for creative endeavors. So above, I usually write Empower tasks. One of my friends and actually one of my clients, I used to write, like, I'm a teacher right now, so I'd say, okay, this is your homework. This is what you need to do before we meet next week. And she said, I don't want to be back in school. I don't want to do homework. So she helped me actually. I said, what about Empower tasks? And she said, I like that better. So Empower tasks, that's what I do with my clients. I might say we started these things. Maybe we didn't get to this Kickstarter niche and the discuss goals and future dreams. So maybe what I say to them, Empower tasks, I say find 4 Kickstarter campaigns that were successful that you liked. And then I say, tell me why you liked the campaigns. Because this is going to get them to start understanding. Some of my clients, I suggest we do a Kickstarter together. I've done one before. I've helped some people make them before. So I would say, tell me why you liked the campaigns. And then together, when we meet again, we will pick through that and say, what kinds of things were successful? How can we bake in those practices into the Kickstarter that we're planning for you? It also helps me gauge what kind of style they like as well. Anyways, when we do the Empower tasks, hopefully they did some of them. If not, we do them together when we meet next. And guess what we'll do? We'll go above here and we'll say, maybe we'll say copy and paste, right? Friday, April 9, 2021. And we say our goals. We write them out. We cross out what we've done. And then we also make sure to do that time there too. So that's how I do my working notes. This is how I keep track of my work that I do, especially also with my clients. But if you are feeling a little bit lost in your entrepreneurship project, a school project, whatever you're working on, it is awesome, let me tell you, to be able to have your work in one place and then in a Google folder, maybe you keep this and then the actual documents that you produce next to what you're making, like a Kickstarter draft, etc. But this can be your home base of what are my goals, how long did I work, when did I work, and then at the end of a project base or anything, or if you're charging clients, you can see what you're doing, how long it's happening. What's fun too, if you look at this sidebar, you actually get to, it makes a little note for you on this side, so you can go to actual days and see what did I need to look at this one day of the time that I did? What did I do on that day? You could go find it. All right, hope that helps. Bye.